Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Cassandra is back with a slightly different look. As you can see, I am wearing Nikolaus' helmet, which originally was a quest item, but it turned into an actual wearable helmet after we spoke to Alpenor. So sure, why not? Let's wear this for a while. I may change the look of it later again, but I don't know, it's actually kind of impressive, so why not have this Spartan helmet for a moment. Yeah, today I would like to make my way towards the Oracle of Delphi. As always, I have been doing a little bit of off-camera work, mostly just cleaning out some of the places here. The guest house, the gymnasium, and the leader house. I didn't kill the leader. The leader is still walking around here, but I don't really care about the leader, so I just robbed his house because I wanted the treasures and so on. And I have, well, recruited a lot of people. Basically, all the soldiers in these 3 locations I recruited. I think pretty much all of them. I may have killed one because I pressed the wrong button, but I knocked out and recruited the rest. Because, you know, there's actually some advantages to recruiting them. It is by far the quickest way to get rid of a body, because they're just going to walk away. Otherwise, you have to hide them. And if they get detected, well, either people will get alarmed, or if you just knock them out, people will revive them. So, yeah, I don't know. Knocking people out and recruiting them is actually not such a bad strategy to, you know, get rid of all the bodies. And, you know, even if you get detected, and I did get detected like once or twice while I was infiltrating the villa, if you just fight them without a weapon, just with your fists, and then, you know, punch them out, you're not going to get any bounty on your head because you didn't actually kill anyone. So yeah, I don't know, infiltrating a place unarmed and then just trying to choke them out and, if necessary, fight them with your fists is actually not such a bad thing. You can easily get rid of bodies and you're not going to get a bounty on your head if you have to get into open battle and get detected. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all these people, because in the end I really only need like, I don't know, 4 lieutenants in the end. I did upgrade my ship so I can use 2 lieutenants now, so I have Odessa and Ilona. But in the end, I really only need 4 of them, and all of the rest is not really doing anything to my ship strength or something, right? It's really just the lieutenants. But yeah, as you can see, I have a pretty large crew now. But yeah, I would like to move on towards the next main mission. I mean, we have 2 of them, but we don't know where to look for Alpenor, so I'm just going to continue with this one. And I mean, there are a few undiscovered locations around here, and we have like 1 side mission. So I guess I will check out these places just to see what they are. I will pick up the side mission over here, and then we will move on to our main mission. And yeah, I will edit this a little bit, so once I find something of interest, I'll bring you back, and the rest I'm just going to cut. Oh, what's going on here? That looks interesting. Let's have a closer look at it. Prometheus and the birth of humankind. Huh. Pato, Scion. Maya, another sign. What? Who are these people? They don't look like normal bandits or soldiers for that matter. What exactly is this? Huh. I mean, it looks like a fort, but they do not look like soldiers. Let's get a little bit closer. Cultists! They're cultists! Of course there are cultists in this game. I mean, ancient Greek is certainly a good place for cultists. There were quite a few weird ones. Okay, so there's some stuff I can find here. Enigmata, Ostraka, Ancient Tablet, and I'm supposed to kill the cultists. Now, I'm guessing I can probably recruit them too. I'm not sure if I would want to. If only for role-playing reasons. I mean, soldiers, okay, they just get paid to fight for their master, typically. But cultists, I mean, are normally, by definition, fanatics and follow a leader for, well, cultish reasons. So I'm not sure if it's a good idea to recruit them. But sure, let's deal with these cultists. I mean, it's not like a whole lot of enemies. Let's see. Can I call you over here? Right. Let's use my special assassination strike. That worked well. Yeah, it's really just 3 people, as far as I can see. Alright.
The madmen of Prometheus. If only Athena could breathe life into them.
Oh, so this is what this is supposed to be. I thought maybe they were like unfinished statues.
This looks fishy. I'm going to check to see if they're alive.
I can already tell you they're not. Okay, but this actually might work in my favor, because once she's over here, I can lure her to my position.
Whistle? Oh no!
A whistle indeed. A whistle indeed. Alright, we have one more left. I mean, one arrow is not going to do it, but the second one should kill him. Oh, well, I didn't aim that properly. And he has a shield, which is unfortunate for me. But now it's actually coming over here, so I can finish him off. There we go. Well, that wasn't too difficult. Let's grab the treasures as well, and Helmet of Demeter. Huh. And that's the other treasure, so now I just have to pick up the Ostraka and the tablet. I think the tablets are like for upgrading my ship, so definitely want that. Grease Focus. If you slip beside the leader's house in Pilgrim's Landing, you can find me in a large bowl of olives. In a bowl of olives, really? Well, at least that is a very, very specific description. I know where the leader's house is. I've been there already. So I will pick this up once I return to like the main settlement down here, but don't have to do it now. Okay, well, we have apparently some kind of settlement on top of this hill as well, so I guess I'll go there next, or well, maybe I should actually visit this place first, or maybe even this one. I don't know, I guess this can wait after the oracle. Let's start with the one over here.
The watch will be vigilant here.
Okay, this is another camp, apparently with hunters inside.
What's your business?
Not sure why I'm supposed to kill them, but I guess it's kind of like a bandit camp. Okay, well, that can wait for later. So let's move on to that little settlement on top of the mountain instead. Okay, this is apparently the core of Delphi. And I guess it's just like a small settlement with a blacksmith and so on. I don't know. What can Icarus tell me? Yeah, it's some small settlement. I guess I will see what exactly the building over here is with the enemies inside. House of the Pythia. Huh.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Okay, well, I mean, that's who I want to see, right? I want to talk to the Oracle of Delphi, but presumably I should do it in the actual, like, Oracle place over here. But I guess that's where she lives when she's not in the temple. Alright, well, I don't really have to use the blacksmith at the moment, so I will move on. And I can probably climb up here, but maybe I should try to find an actual road up here. Plus, I do want to pick up the side mission over here, so let's continue towards that location. Alright, apparently our side mission is in this Temple of Artemis. And I'm sure I can shortcut a little bit by just climbing up the rock over here. Let's see. Yep. Works perfectly. Alright. Who needs my help?
You! What are you doing here?
Well, maybe you don't need my help because you don't seem all that inviting. But I'm going to talk to her anyway.
This is sacred ground. You should not
Oh
be
dear.
here.
Well,
either leave or tell me what you want. Who are you?
why so aggressive? I'm a mercenary, I'm a traveler. Well, both of it is true. I'm just worried that if I say mercenary that she might misunderstand it. So, I guess I'm going to say traveler.
I mean no disrespect.
Then answer my questions. Who are you?
Some know me as the Eagle Bearer, but my friends called me Cassandra.
I am Daphne, leader of the Daughters of Artemis. And you are maybe exactly who I've been
Well,
looking
you
for.
changed your opinion
And who
quickly.
would that be?
A warrior, a hunter, one who straddles our world and the gods, one who will meet my challenge.
Well, I'm always up for a challenge, so I guess I am the one.
When you put it like that, how could I not accept?
There's a boar not too far from here. Kill it, then bring me its pelt.
You want me to kill a pig?
This is no ordinary boar. Let's see if you are worthy of my challenge. Kill it, and bring me the pelt. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
With your reward.
I actually just killed a boar on my way here, but I'm guessing it's not the one that she wants. I got a little bit too close to the boar and then it just attacked me. Because apparently they can be pretty aggressive. Let's see. The Daughters of Artemis. Find and hunt the Caledonian boar. It roams in the northern part of the sacred lands of Apollo. It has been seen on a marshy plateau. Well, I guess it's somewhere around here. But I mean, this doesn't have to happen just yet. So maybe I'm just going to synchronize the viewpoint and I will move on to my actual main mission. So let's mark this as active again. And if I happen to come across your boar, I'm going to kill it, of course. Alright, let's synchronize. This is a pretty beautiful place. All these colorful leaves, I like it. Also, since I'm here at the temple, I think I should have a look inside. Well, this temple has seen better days. It's in a rather desolate state. But we have actually a statue of Artemis, the huntress, inside here. But yeah, this place could use some good cleaning up, I think. Anyway, I guess I'll be on my way. And I'll return with a boar once I found it. But I'm mostly trying to reach the oracle, so I will just climb up the mountain here, I suppose. And hopefully that's going to shortcut my travel a little bit. Well, I guess that's it. The Sanctuary of Delphi. Okay. Very nice. Gotta do a little bit of sightseeing here if possible. There we go. Sanctuary of Delphi. And my camera suddenly decides to give me a very, very good view of the place. Thank you for that. Okay, we have a little theater.
I hope this oracle gives better news than the one in Sparta.
I guess there's only one way to find out. Oh, what are you doing here? Can I watch your play? No? You're already done? What a pity. They had such a nice play in the theater in Alexandria in Origins. So maybe there will be a nice play here as well. But okay, let's look around a little bit first before we go and talk to the actual oracle. If we can actually just go inside and talk to her, I don't know, maybe she isn't accepting like everyone. And there's a lot of stuff going on here. Maybe I will start by synchronizing the viewpoint here. Because that's not like the only landmark in this vicinity. Also, I may or may not have to reduce the quality of the graphics a little bit. I mean, I'm currently playing on like almost the highest. I just had like the NVIDIA experience or whatever it's called pick the proper settings, and apparently my graphics card thinks I am strong, I am fast, I can handle this game in ultra settings. And for the most part it's true, because usually I get like a solid 60 frames per second, but when you enter like a huge area with a lot of people, it does drop a little bit. So I guess my graphics card was a little bit too enthusiastic about its own capabilities. Yeah, okay, we synchronized. Let's go down here. And we have like
the Sanctuary of Delphi. The gods themselves watch over this land.
You can just climb them. No one seems to object to this kind of blasphemy. Yeah, I guess if I want to continue with my quest, I actually have to go inside the temple. So maybe let's not do this just yet. There are a number of quest givers around, so maybe I'm going to talk to all of them and we will see what quests I want to do today or later, or maybe off camera. But I feel I should at least pick them all up before I continue and leave this place again.
Ah, Mystios! Well, aren't you a sight to my aged eyes? Young, energetic. Perhaps I should just pay for your body instead of your help.
What do you mean? I'm not that kind of mercenary. I always wanted an older lover. Are we sure that that's what she's talking about?
Watch yourself. That's not my line of work.
Oh, forgive me. I'm amazed the gods would send me someone so well suited to help me, but who is also so appealing to me physically.
I'm glad to hear it.
Korygos, my husband, is having some difficulties keeping up with my hunger for pleasure.
I see.
I imagine any man would.
Oh, I have many lovers, but he's my soulmate. When we're together, it's indescribable.
Then don't describe it.
When we were younger, we would run into the moonlit forest, shed our clothes,
And she goes on to
pleasure each
describe
other
it.
until sunrise. Our howls of ecstasy would echo throughout the valleys.
Yep, that is definitely too much info. I do admire your openness, though, in some way.
I hope I'm as feisty as you at your age.
I'm feistier now than I've ever been.
What does this have to do with me?
Right.
I've learned of a powerful elixir, which if consumed will give someone the vigor and stamina of Eros. If you can gather me the ingredients, I can make it for my husband.
Alright, so you want me to collect ingredients for some kind of love potion. I guess I can do that.
All right, I'll find the ingredients. If you promise to keep your nocturnal activities to yourself.
I have some drachmi, and Korygos has more. If you can bring me some bear scrotum and a deer tongue, I can make the elixir.
Oh, is that all you need?
Don't worry, I'll reward you well. I'm sure Korygos will be thankful also.
Well, these are not your everyday ingredients. I will have to kill a bear and a deer for it. I actually saw some bear and deer on my way here, but just for completeness sake, let's ask it anyway.
Where can I find a bear near here?
I heard there's a cave near the sanctuary that a large male bear has claimed.
So does it have to be a special bear or will any bear do? And what about the deer?
Are there any deer nearby?
This is for keys. There's deer all over the place.
Okay, so deer doesn't matter what kind of deer. And where did you learn this recipe? And would you be willing to share it with me?
This elixir sounds odd. Where did you learn about it?
Why, the Pythia told me about it. She's so wise
see.
solving a problem I didn't even know I'd have.
Interesting. Well, I guess I'll get you the ingredients.
I'll be back with the ingredients soon.
Okay, again, that seems like a pretty straightforward quest, unless there's going to be more after that. Where's that second quest giver? Over here near the message board. Sure, let's talk to him or her as well. There's a lot of people standing around here. Are you all waiting to see the oracle? I mean, it looks like they're forming some kind of line. Waiting to get inside the temple. She's a popular woman. Alright, let's talk.
Malaka! If it isn't the eagle bearer herself.
How do you know me?
You got big since Kefalonia.
And you got old,
Okay, apparently
Photios the
they
dog's
know each
breath.
other.
Last time I saw you, I think I lit your ship on fire.
Oh,
My ship and my beard. These days, thankfully, I've semi-retired.
Do people pay mercenaries here more than they did in Kefalonia?
Of course they do. Better than Marcos, that's for sure.
Everyone pays more than Marcos. You're lucky I took all his crazy contracts.
I was a fast learner. He's a rotten cheat. I only accept the easy stuff now. I'm working as a watchman this very moment. The cushy job. Most days.
well, apparently you're still a mercenary though.
Once a mercenary, always a mercenary. It's a job you can never shake off.
Right you are. I'm learning that all the more now. Trouble goes and comes back twice.
Did something happen?
A couple of priests ransacked this treasury. They took the sapphires offered by a Thracian king. The bastards.
Oh, your employer won't like that.
No, but you like this. Make an example of the thieves. You find them and the sapphires, and I pay you much better than you're used to in Kefalonia.
Okay, again, that sounds like a pretty easy task. Guess I'll take the job.
All right, I'll help you. But
But what?
Never mind the reward, make it worth my while. I mean, I'm still a mercenary, right?
you know, my help doesn't come cheap, Photios.
You are always reliable. Deadly and drachmi hungry, but reliable.
So, can you tell me more about these priests?
So, I'm hunting priests. Where do I start?
Priests aren't used to thief business. They probably hid somewhere quiet. Check the caves west of here.
And are you sure they were priests? Maybe they just disguised as priests.
I wouldn't expect priests to be jewel thieves.
They didn't take the drachmi or the silver. They knew those sapphires were the most valuable things here. That's priest knowledge.
Well, I don't know. I feel someone else could get that knowledge as well. But okay, I guess I'll find them.
Shouldn't be long before I find them.
Okay, so that's another task that at least seems quick and easy, but you never know. Sometimes these quests have the habit of just spiraling out of control and end up being a lot longer than you expect. So we have some smaller performances here, at least. And I guess some Athenians put up these posts because of the owls. And that is like the Athenian symbol, right? Anyway, what else do we got around here? Should I have a look at the message board? I suppose I may as well. Okay, but I don't really want to take on these timed rewards because I'm not going to finish them anyway, so never mind. Can't we have a look at, like, these smaller temples over here? Oh, what are you doing here? Bulutarian of Delphi. I have no idea what that word means, so it's kind of hard to figure out what they're doing here. I mean, they seem to be reading, and I mean, it looked like a scale, but it's not a scale. I think it's just supposed to bring light here, so I guess they're like scholars or priests or something like that. Oh, look at that. These are some impressive statues. And another small temple, but apparently this one is not open for business. Okay, well, let's head back to the main temple, because I assume my quest is going to be somewhere in that place. Alright, here it is. Let's go.
Cassandra, isn't this remarkable? We're so close to the gods, I can feel Apollo all around me. How did it go with Elpinor?
Well, he
We can
went
talk
away.
later in private. Who's this?
Just a simple pilgrim. He just saw the oracle. I couldn't help but ask if she's as glorious as they say.
Well, is she?
She left me with more questions than answers.
That's the oracle
Yeah,
for
she
you.
kind of does that. Giving very
You are
ambiguous answers.
It really is the spear of Leonidas. I may have mentioned.
Well, thank you. Think before you speak. We should be more secretive. Yes, I think we should.
I would appreciate your showing a bit more secrecy.
Well, it's just he seemed interested in legends. Like you. I thought you might get along.
How did...
You know, it actually took me a while to realize that Cassandra is fighting with like two swords, so her normal sword and the spear of Leonidas. For some reason I didn't really notice it, until at some point I did notice it and I was like, wait, am I fighting with dual swords? Have I equipped like the wrong weapon? But that's just how she fights, with like sword in one hand and the spear in the other. What does that symbol mean? I mean, it sounds like just, you know, scolding with, you know, an with a finger, but it might be a little bit more aggressive than that, so maybe I'm going to pick this one.
You know my spear just by looking at it?
You're more than some simple pilgrim.
All things in Delphi are more than they appear. Even I. My name is Herodotus. I'm a storyteller. Or I was. This war is forcing us all to new extremes.
That much is true. Why are you hiding your identity?
I'm here on behalf of a man in Athens. A very powerful man. We intend to finally end this war.
You told me you came to ask the Oracle a personal question.
War is personal, Barnabas.
So, you came to seek the Pythia's guidance on how to end the war?
I did. Though something is wrong in Delphi. Guards at every turn, people being turned away.
Okay, and why do you think that is? So what exactly did the Oracle tell you?
You don't seem convinced the Pythia can be believed. What did she tell you?
I asked her to show the path to the war's end. She said, spring should not wish for winter, as it brings death with it.
Such wisdom. I don't understand a word of it, but that's why she's in there and we're out here.
I know a threat when I hear one.
You were on Kefalonia for too long.
Yeah, I've seen that long line. Why are there waiting so many people here?
This line is ridiculous. Are there always this many people to see the Pythia?
These are more than just people. Every city sends a Fiori or sacred ambassadors to seek guidance on behalf of their people. The Pythia not only shapes the destinies of individuals, but of the entire Greek world.
Imagine what power one would have if they controlled what came out of her mouth.
Apollo controls this.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that. I'm sure people can use this to their own advantage. And yeah, why so much security?
Delphi is nothing, like they say.
Has it always been like this?
No. This was once an open and welcoming place. But war changes things. People seek out the Pythia for more political reasons. Prophecies in times of war often stir violent emotions.
It's wise to keep your blades sheathed. Drawing blood in Delphi is considered an insult to Apollo. Punishment is severe.
Alright, I will keep it in mind. I mean, I did get some experience fighting without a weapon, so I think I'll be fine. But either way, I have a question for the Oracle.
I have my own questions for the Pythia. But this line... I'll be an old woman by the time I see her.
You're joking! You carry more blades than a field of grass!
I didn't come here to start trouble.
Trouble? Just walk in! Who's going to stop you? The priest?
Well, I wouldn't want to be
Alright.
disrespectful.
But if things get out of hand, I'm blaming you, Barnabas.
Is she not every bit as great as I said?
Okay, so apparently I'm just going to cut the line and just walk in and hope that they'll be okay with that. Sure. I mean, with that helmet in particular and that big sword, she does look kinda intimidating, so maybe it's actually going to be successful.
I'm here to see the Pythia.
Only those chosen by the light of Apollo may enter.
How does one get chosen?
One goes to the back of the line.
Okay.
Do I look like someone who waits in line?
So I guess I'm going to threaten him to let me in, and apparently it works. Okay, there we go. That was easier than expected.
Enter into the light of Apollo. The light that illuminates shadow. Choose your question wisely, mortal, for you have but one.
Speak, truth seeker.
Okay, where's my mother? Who is my father? I don't know. I feel that if I find my mother, she would be able to tell me who my father was. So maybe that would be the better question in this context.
I lost my mother when I was young. I have to find her. Where is she?
It's you! From the visions! The child on the mountain!
How could you know that?
You need to leave. Now.
Leave? Do you have any idea what I've been through to get here?
Oh, but I do. While in Kausos, you didn't cower in the face of the priest. A child and her family still live thanks to you.
But how?
No one can hide from the light.
Please. I've come this far. You must have the answers I seek.
Child of the mountain. The cult of Cosmos have eyes everywhere. They will kill you.
Cult of Cosmos?
The Oracle has spoken! The prophecy is yours!
You never answered my question!
The Pythia is done for the day.
Well,
I'm not leaving until I get answers!
She definitely knows some things that she shouldn't know. Unless she's actually a real oracle.
Herodotus, you're still here. Where's Varnavas?
He's gone back to your ship. You don't look happy with your prophecy.
She knew who I was.
She's the Pythia. It's her business to act like she knows you.
That was no act. She said she had visions of me as a child on a mountain.
What child hasn't stood on a mountain?
I was thrown from that mountain. My life started and ended on that mountain. I'm telling you. She knew who I was. What I'd done. She tried to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
Well, if you are, as I assume, the famous historian Herodotus, maybe you have heard of this cult before.
She mentioned the cult of Cosmos. Does this mean anything to you?
Well, apparently so.
I'd heard whispers. A cult unlike any other coming to Delphi. But I paid it no mind.
And the Pythia seemed afraid of them. The guards took her away.
Took her away? Then the whispers were true.
Oh.
If this cult has corrupted the Pythia, this is devastating news. Do you understand what this means? Through her, the cult controls the world.
I need to speak with her when she's not so well protected.
That would require a miracle from the gods. She is always protected.
Well, where can I find her? Maybe at her home? I mean, we've seen that earlier.
You know more about the Pythia than I do. Where would she be?
When she's not in the temple of Apollo, she's at her home in the Hora of Delphi.
Okay, so I have to go to her home and maybe I can find her in a more private setting and she's actually free to talk to me. Yes, I know where to find the home, but again, let's just ask all of the questions.
I can't go breaking down every door until I find her.
The Oracle's home is probably easy enough to spot. She'd be the only person in the Hora of Delphi who can afford to live in luxury.
Okay, fair enough. Where in the core of Delphi would she be? Again, I know where it is, but I'm asking it anyway.
Where in the Hora of Delphi does the Pythia live?
I've heard she lives on the outskirts of the village, but be warned, she will be guarded. Not everyone comes to see the Oracle with the best of intentions.
Obviously. So I wonder if this cult of Cosmos has anything to do with the cultist that I killed earlier? But whatever, I guess I'm going to find her.
I'll find where the Pythia lives, and I will get answers.
Cassandra, don't forget. Brute force is useless when finesse is required.
Okay, thanks for the advice. I will try to be less brutal and more finesse. Okay, so she definitely knows something, and we have heard about this weird cult. Is the cult of Cosmos like our local Templar-like organization? Probably, huh? Yeah, it's gotta be down here, House of the Pythia. There's a captain and cultist guards. Yep, the Pythia is guarded by cultists. Alright, well, I mean, I will continue with this one, but probably in the next episode. But maybe I can finish like one of my side missions that I got this episode. Whichever is like the one that is closest. I mean, this one doesn't seem to be that far away. And maybe I will stumble upon the bear and the deer in the meantime. So yeah, I'll head out and try to find these priests because they don't seem to be that far away.
Easy, see?
Oh, looks like something is going on here. This is very expressive. I'm not sure if they're just dancing or if this is supposed to be some kind of play. I mean, if it was a play, they would be wearing masks. Alright, this seems to be the place. It's apparently some kind of cave. Let's see if Icarus can find anything in that cave. Yep, there's definitely people in there. Of course, yeah, there's more than just two. Let's make sure this over here is tagged as well. Okay, well, I guess I will enter the cave and deal with the bandits.
This must be the cave Photius mentioned. Those priests came this way.
Well, according to the quest, they're not priests, they're just bandits. But I guess we will find out. Well, there's a guy standing right over here and one down there. I mean, I might be able to perform a drop assassination on that one, but the other people will clearly notice that. Can I climb up here and then drop down on that guy? I'm not sure. I guess I'm going to assassinate the one down here, right? And not the leader. Okay, but this would work. Alright.
My ship needs sailors like you. Join us.
To recruit this guy. Again, it's the fastest way to get rid of the body. Well, I might be able to knock out this guy. I'm not sure if they will notice. Oh, hang on a second. One of them is actually moving now. They're all moving now. Great. Have you not noticed that your leader is missing? Oh, are you coming over here? That would actually be helpful. Oh, and now you're just standing here. Okay.
You don't stand a chance.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess that guy actually noticed me. Alright. Guess we're going to deal with him the old-fashioned way. Oh, what did you just do? Alright, and I guess, I'm going to recruit this guy too. Not that he deserves this, being a bandit and so on, but why not? There we go. Oh, I can't actually recruit this guy, at least not now. Maybe because I'm still, like, not anonymous. But whatever. I guess I'm just going to continue with the rest of them.
But no sign of the sapphires.
Now let's finish off this guy too. Oh, no. Don't use that poison arrow. Don't you dare. Alright. Okay. Now, let's see what's going on here. Oh, is this like the priest?
Agreement in full. Treasury sapphires to be sold at no discount. Meet at Vespina Fort for the sale. Well, I know where I'm headed next.
Okay, so I guess the priest hired the bandits to steal the stuff. But, he clearly got killed by the bandits or by someone else. Either way, Mirrors seems to be the person who is responsible for all of this. But yeah, I can't actually recruit any of these guys. Either, maybe my crew is actually full, so that's why I can't recruit anymore. I mean, it looks like there's no more space. So at some point I have to start dismissing people if I want to continue to recruit them, just like as a means to get rid of the bodies. But okay, I will quickly pick up all the loot in the cave and then we will see if we can find this place. Although this might be a little bit out of my way, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do this in this episode. A mysterious letter. The caves of the Greek world have become infected with evil. The lawless and corrupt fester, spreading their lies and chaos while hiding in the shadows. To root out this sickness requires someone strong of heart and blessed by the gods. Fulfill this noble task and you shall be greatly rewarded. Well, how mysterious indeed. Why would someone put the letter in this chest though? Okay, anyway, I think I have all that I need. Let's have a look at the map. The sapphires are in focus. They're in the western part of the Hill of the Sacred War. Okay. They are inside Vespina Fort. Oh, it's gotta be this location over here, right? That's gotta be the fort. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'm going to continue with that in the next episode, and maybe off camera I will try to progress the other side missions, the one where I have to kill like various kinds of animals. That seems like stuff I can easily do off camera. For now, let's call it a day as usual. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.